This is Mwangaza Prime News with Daisy Paul.
Indeed, a very good evening to you. I trust you're doing fine on this very new month of September. My name is Daisy Paul and our sign language interpreter is Sharon Wamboy, and we welcome you to this bulletin tonight. Now, member states of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, are ramping up efforts to harmonize and improve migration and displacement data to improve governance and policy making. The IGAD region, which includes Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, South Sudan, Sudan, and Uganda, experiences significant migration dynamics with large-scale movements of migrants, refugees, and internally displaced persons driven by complex social, economic, and political factors.
Did not have any real discussion on data.
Data is very important, and migrant, because our regions is the most regions who host, the most population of migrants because of the migration and forced displacement. When you see our population and the rate of displacement and refugees is very high. So the member state and the IGAD Secretariat are engaged, to give a sustainable solution, to the refugees and the forced displacement, to, transform the threats and opportunities, and we are already in advanced in this area because we already integrated in our population. We give the services like education, health, and other services to integrate. This is to, change the dynamic in the regions in the good way. IGAD is a regional body, and this regional what's the role of IGAD? The role of IGAD is the harmonization, of the rule, is the transposition of the rule, to have, the same standards to deal, the challenge that we are facing. We should have the same capacity. If we have there is different gaps, the work cannot be, fully covered.
This particular data that we compile as a technical working group on migration and displacement is important because we are signatories to SDGs, and according to SDGs, we are not supposed to leave anyone behind. And any human is not just a statistic. There are things that are related to a human being. There are economic things, there are political things, there are general social issues that affect a human being. And therefore, when you provide statistics about that movement, that particular person, you help the government and also the region to be able to plan for resources for them, and not just education, not just health, but all aspects, including governance and security.
Addressing this requires a stronger partnership amongst all of us. There needs to be continuous capacity building and the major investment in the digital and institutional innovations to be able to address these gaps.
De nos préoccupations.
Learning at Moi University has stopped for the third week as lecturers continue their strike. The lecturers, through their union UASU, are demanding the payment of 9 billion in arrears, including unpaid salaries and pension money. They want the university to respect the 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement and release about 5 billion Kenyan shillings in pension contributions, which they say has left many retired staff without benefits.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Strike that was called on 20th last month is still on in Moi University. Moi University academic staff are still on strike. Reason being, after we had deliberated on the various issues last year for over 3 months strike, we came with an agreement and assigned a return to work formula. That return to work formula has been discarded by the Moi University Council. That is why, as academic staff members, because the issues that brought that strike to an end on 30th November last year, 2024, have been discarded. We are where we were last year. As we are talking, the Moi University staff is still not having a medical scheme for 3 months now running. We don't have a medical scheme, which is against our terms and conditions of employment. Number two, Moi University staff still does not get loan facilities from our banks. Main reason being non-remittance of deducted loans that we had taken earlier on. All of us are blacklisted. We are in CRB, so we are not able to get a loan.
The issue of threats here and there, they should know that we are dealing with an elite squad. And we are ready to take them on, head on, should they dare us. We have done it for 98 days, and they should not think that we cannot surpass that mark. We are ready, and we dare them to bring it on. If they can't address our issues, we will take it to their doorsteps. Thank you.
My colleagues have already talked about the return to work formula. All the items in that return to work formula that relate to finances are in respect of salaries that have not been paid since 8 or so years ago. Because for the last so many years, we have not been earning our gross salary. We earn only net. Part of that salary consists of so many things which have not been met. This is contrary to what our management and the public would seem to be talking about. We are not asking for any new terms. We are not making any new demands.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Farmers drawn from tea-growing areas converged at Kerugoya Law Courts for the case challenging the direct settlement system proposed by the government as payment method to farmers. The court, however, allowed the National Coffee Cooperative Union to be enjoined in the case, and further direction will be done on Wednesday. The farmers who proceed to call for the government to stop the implementation of DSS.
Farmers drawn from tea-growing areas converge at Kerugoya Law for the case challenging the direct settlement system proposed by the government as payment method to farmers.
Hii maneno ya DSS banga kulipa tunasema no. Tunasema no. Tunasema no. Hata wakisema kulipia kwa simu, society ina uwezo wa kulipa wakulima kwa simu, ina uwezo.
The court, however, allowed the National Coffee Cooperative Union to be enjoined in the case, and further direction will be done on Wednesday.
Na kwa vile mmekuwa kotini, kwa wengine wenu mmeweza kusikia vile koti imesema, kwa leo tulikuwa tunakuja kusikizwa kwa ile kesi ambayo tulikuwa tumeweka kotini kwa niaba yenu, kwa niaba ya society zenu, na kwa niaba ya NACU, that is National Coffee Exchange na Cooperative Union, sorry. Na kwa vile the NACU walikuwa wameka application waweze kuja kwa kesi leo, ikawa kesi haitaweza kuendelea leo. Ingawa mmesikia koti imesema ya kwamba tutarudi Wednesday tarehe 3 mwezi wa 9 ndio tuweze kusikiza ile application ya kuweza kukubali NACU waingie kwa kesi.
The farmers who proceed to call for the government to stop the implementation of DSS.
Tunasema ya kwamba sisi tukiwa wakulima, DSS haijui mkulima sana kuliko society. Society ndio inajua wakulima wake. Na society inatetea mkulima. Kuna vitu vingi ambayo society inafanya. Na hiyo vitu ambayo society inafanya ni kwamba society inasaidia wakulima kupea pesa wakati wajafuna kahawa.
Mr. President, we request you, call the original coffee farmers from the society's level. Don't be cheated by technocrats. Professor Kia does not have a single tree of coffee. They do not own coffee. Call the owners of coffee and hear their cry. Mr. President,
Mr. President, listen to these people. They are your farmers. We are the dollar exchange earner of this country. This year we brought $49 billion to this country. Please, Mr. President, listen to the cry of the farmers.
Reporting for Mwangaza Prime News, I'm Stella Kariuki.
Thank you, Stella Kariuki, for that report. That now allows us to take a short commercial breather, but don't go far. We're coming back with more in a short while.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Kemuma Engineering Systems tumetambulika kwa uuzaji wa vyombo na vifaa vya usalama kama vile CCTV, intruder alarm systems, electrical fencing, razor wire, intercom systems, access control systems, automatic gates, general electricals, fire and smoke alarm system, na fire extinguishers, solar panels, batteries, inverters, na charger controllers. Tutembelee leo. Duka zetu ziko Nairobi, junction ya Kamae Road na Gaberon Road. Duka la pili, Nyandarua House, orofa la pili, room 204. Pwani Guest House na Mark Plaza Kasarani, opposite Kasarani Police Station. Tupigie simu 0793 949494 au 0793 494949 au 0758 121212. Kemuma Engineering Systems. We mind your security.
Beauty is skin deep. Are you looking for a place to acquire the skills to render professional beauty services? Welcome to Jewel Professional College, the School of Cosmetology. Jewel Professional College, we offer hairdressing, massage therapy, a beauty specialty for occasions. Come and get the best training in areas of beauty, makeup, artistry, special, nail extensions, manicure and pedicure, hairdressing, dreadlocks, grafting and retouch, facial treatment, massage therapy and many more. We have experienced tutors who give high-quality lectures to take you through professional beauty and grooming training experience. Join Jewel Professional College to realize your dreams of becoming that beauty expert. Visit us at Jewel Complex, 6th floor, or call us on 0701 300 071. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Ukiwa na biashara yako ambayo ungependa imfikie mteja wako vyema na kwa njia sabamba, zungumza nasi kupitia 0758487904, 0758487904. Mwangaza TV ni tumaini la biashara yako.
Usipitwe na vipindi uvipendavyo katika runinga ya Mwangaza. Unaweza kutufuata na kuzungumza nasi kupitia mitandao yetu ya kijamii kama vile Facebook, like and share. Ukurasa wetu wa runinga ya Mwangaza tufuate kupitia Instagram @Mwangaza TV Kenya, Twitter @Mwangaza TV, mtandao wa TikTok @Mwangaza TV, YouTube kupitia Mwangaza TV Kenya. Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Welcome back. Residents of Webuye West in Bungoma County are calling on President William Ruto and the judiciary to take firm action against leaders implicated in corruption scandals. The locals say the vice has derailed development and denied citizens access to essential services, among them road infrastructure. They singled out both past and present office holders who have been mentioned in graft allegations and said they should be prosecuted despite being close to the head of state.
We now challenge the judiciary that this is your moment, this is your time to prove that justice in Kenya is not for sale. We demand swift and decisive prosecution. No delays, no excuses. Corruption must carry consequences. Yes. And the people of Webuye West are watching closely. Let this case send a loud message to every leader who thinks public office is a license to loot. Your time is up. This case is just the tip of an iceberg.
Mbunge wetu ameaibisha watu ya Webuye West. Sasa ukienda Nairobi, wende wapi, wakitaja Webuye West wanasema ni ufisadi. Sisi tumeaibika sana. Kwa hivyo tuko tayari na tunajipanga kwa mambo ya tunajipanga kwa mambo ya impeachment. Sisi kulingana na sheria ya nchi, mbunge wenu ambaye anawakilisha, unajua kuwakilishwa ni sisi wenyewe tunaenda bungeni. Lakini kama hatutoshi huko, tunachukua mtu mmoja kutuwakilisha. Na kama amepeleka ufisadi bungeni, sisi tuko tayari na tunataka kutafuta signatures tupate kwamba huyu jamaa amekuwa impeached na sisi wananchi wa Webuye West.
Yeye wakati alitangaza anatafuta uongozi wa kuwa rais wa Kenya hapa, jambo la kwanza yenye aliweka mbele ama alitilia mkato ilikuwa ni kupigania ufisadi. Na yeye aliweka hiyo kama lengo lake kuu, kuhakikisha kwamba atapunguza hii vita ya ufisadi katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Sasa yeye ana mtihani kubwa sana ya kuhakikisha kwamba ufisadi imepungua.
Nataka niambie rais hivi, sisi kama watu wa bunge la mwananchi ambao tunaenda kwa watu chini, kwa wananchi wa Bungoma County, wanasema kuwa kama ukweli unapigana na ufisadi na wanakuunga mkono 100% kwa swala la ufisadi. President, tunataka tuone Mheshimiwa Dan Wanyama amevaa uniform ako jela, tunataka kuona Wangamati ako jela, kwa sababu sisi watu wa bunge la mwananchi hata tunashikwa, lakini hatujawahi ona mtu akikuja kututetea. So mtu mwenye anaiba mali ya umma, huyo ni mwizi. Na mwizi ni mwizi, awe msafi, awe nani, awe mrefu, awe mfupi, ni mwizi. So mimi kama minority whip narudia president, tunasema 2027 usikampeni. Wewe kuja utuambie mambo ya ufisadi nimesafisha, tutakupigia kura tena.
Government and stakeholders in the transport industry are now urging e-mobility providers to offer capacity building training to drivers, especially tuk-tuk and boda-boda operators, as the uptake of the new technology rises in the country. Speaking during the launch of electric tuk-tuks in Kisumu, led by NTSA's Head of Road Safety Program and Data, Samuel Musumba, they are calling on e-mobility providers to offer prior training to drivers before handing over the electric vehicles to them as means of ensuring safety during the transition from fossil-powered vehicles to electric ones.
Government and stakeholders in the transport industry are now urging e-mobility providers to offer capacity building training to drivers, especially tuk-tuk and boda-bodas operators, as the uptake of new technology rises in the country. Speaking during launch of electric tuk-tuk in Kisumu, led by NTSA Head of Road Safety Program in Data, Samuel Musumba, they are calling on e-mobility providers to offer prior training to drivers before handing over electric vehicles to them as means of ensuring safety during the transition from fossil-powdered vehicle to electric ones.
The actualization of adopting e-mobility. One of the things that we have set up is standards. So no equipment will come in this country without conforming to the standard. The bodies now you see here, on these tuk-tuks, they are conforming to our standards. Anything less than that, we won't allow it. Two, also in terms of those drivers who are going to drive these tuk-tuks, we are pushing that they are trained. Again, I know they are licensed A3 class, which is okay, but using the other, fossil fuel-driven engines. But this one here, it will be tricky. And that's why I've challenged the partners here. That as you bring us this technology, please bring also what? Training.
Msumba also urged tuk-tuk and boda-boda operators to ensure they register with SACCOs in order to easily access affordable loans that will allow them to become owners rather than operators in the transport industry.
Anybody now operating a motorbike or a tuk-tuk, you must belong in a SACCO. And that's the only way. That through those SACCOs now we should be able to access even support in terms of financing to get these products.
While embracing the shift, tuk-tuk operators in Kisumu through their leaders applauded the move, terming it a game changer in the industry through reduce of cost maintenance, improved daily income and environmental conservation.
Our partnership with the Kisumu transport stakeholders is to roll out a mobility tool that conserves the environment.
We've lost so much in terms of spares, and now that we have an Alpha tuk-tuk, electric tuk-tuk within Kisumu, in terms of maintenance and spares, it's a gone case.
Reporting for Mwangaza Prime News, Maureen Kimathi.
Thank you, Maureen Kimathi, for that report. And now we come to a close of this bulletin. Many thanks for staying with us, and thank you to everyone who has made this a success. My name is Daisy Paul, Sharon Mwangaza for sign language interpretation. On behalf of the entire team, we're wishing you a good night.